I spent last night part of the time doing seeds. What you doing, Bonnie? Here's my spaghetti bake, pasta bake from last night. I think I'm gonna have this for breakfast. Well, the sun is shining, which is nice because tonight is Halloween trick-or-treat. Somebody had an accident this morning in the kitchen floor, so I had to wash. I don't know who it could have been. I had to wash one of my rugs that I washed the other day because it was really close. And clean the floor, and now I have to sweep. Ain't that right, pretty girl? Bonnie? Yeah, the floor needs swept. We're gonna go out in a minute, and I'm gonna check and see if there's any persimmons that need to be picked. Check on my watermelon. Then I have to sort out these seeds that I've packed up and see if I need to pack up any more. I have to clean the dog food bin out. That dog food, there's a little bit left of Chewy's food in there, and it's old, so I'm gonna toss that and put her new bag in there. So my daughter, her boyfriend, and the grand dogs are coming tonight. We're gonna pass out candy. I don't know if I can see if they can play a round of Catan before they go. And then after I come back, I'm going to, I have to bring the garbage bin back up to the road. It's nice. The sun is shining, so I'm going to go out there. Hopefully it's not too cold. You ready to go out? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oops. What's she doing? No, my watermelon's never gonna get done. It is cold. Go get my coat. So I picked some of the persimmons, and there were two little beans. There's some beans that are trying to grow. I don't know how well they're gonna do because it's starting to get way too cold. And the last few years I've had these persimmons, I haven't had any bug damage until this year. So I don't know if there's anything in there. Not sure if I should just toss this one or not, or if it's just like on the outside. There's still quite a few left. I haven't counted this year how many I've had. Let's see. I gave 3 to my daughter. I've eaten 3 or 4. 3 maybe. I think this is the first year I've actually gotten persimmons on both trees. So one year one would provide persimmons. The next year I would get fruit on the other tree. And I think that's I think this is year 3. I don't remember. And I've always gotten a little over 30. So I think, from what I remember, I think I might, and I wish I had counted, but I didn't. So I'm going to put these down in the crisper and then freeze them one by one. I don't know about this one. Keep forgetting to feed the birds. So I'm going to go do that now. So, can you see my earrings? I don't think you can. I don't wear jewelry anymore, usually. So I've got my big Tupperware bowl. It's my Halloween bowl, basically. I used to like mix things in it and have big salads and stuff when the kids were little, but like potato salad, that type of thing. But the only thing I use it for now is Halloween candy. And there was a time, so, I don't know. Quite a few years ago, I bought one of those Halloween ones, the automated ones where the hand comes down and grabs the kid when they reach in the bowl. But some of the little kids got really scared with it, so I gave it to my daughter when she moved out. So I'm back to my trusty Tupperware bowl. Getting the, oh no, oh no. I accidentally snapped it. Okay, I'm going to do this right before I hand them out because I don't want to accidentally snap them all. Okay, I shouldn't have opened those before. They're little glow bracelets. I'm going to start opening. I don't know if my daughter's bringing any extra candy or not. Tootsie Rolls. I'm going to keep out 2 for me. Maybe 3. And unfortunately, I opened the caramel one. I took out 2 paydays, 2 milk duds, which sound really good right now, and a couple of Rolos. M&M's, Snickers, Twix. Reese's, Kit Kats, Reese Miniatures, Reese Pumpkins, Hershey's, Heath, and Whoppers. I really do not like Hershey's. When I was a kid, I liked the Special Dark, but not anymore. Looks like I'm gonna have enough to fill the bowl twice, so even if I steal a couple. in my stash. I'm not a big milk chocolate fan, except certain foods like Dum Dums and Rolos for some reason. They are sickly sweet. Maybe I'll put that other one back. Oh, yep. I have another one. I think I'm gonna make some ramen. It sounds really good. I'm so glad the rain stopped for the kids to trick or treat. I'm gonna go get the pumpkin. Turn this light off too. And my witch's hat. Oh, my black cat. Forgot about my black cat. So while I wait for 5 o'clock to come around, I am going to see how many seeds packets I have. So I'm trying to send out 20 packets to you all, if I even get that many people who want them. Nobody's going to get the same. Well, some of them I think I have enough, like the Morning Glories. I think I have at least 20 packets of these. I think I have pork belly up in the freezer I need to get. I'm going to thaw all of it out because I need to eat up this ramen. I got some spinach from the front side yard, a couple little peas, some pea tendrils and leaves, and some New Zealand spinach. I'm going to wash these and toss them into my pot. So I got some pork belly in there, and I just threw some green onions from the garden in there. So I'm only going to make half of this. Even half a packet. Once you put in all those vegetables and the pork or whatever meat, makes so much soup, so much ramen. I really love eggs in my ramen, like soft boiled, but unfortunately I don't have any eggs. Hour and a half before trick-or-treat time, so I'm going to wash up these dishes. No, I'm going to work on, I'm going to eat my soup, and then I'm going to come and work on the packets of seeds. Excuse. My ramen is done. It looks really good. So I've divided up all of the seed packets, and I have a very uneven amount. I know I don't have most of them, all of them have at least 5 packets of seeds, and there's a few that have 6. So it's just going to be random. I do have leftovers that are duplicates of the ones that have too many butterfly weed and morning glories. So I'm going to pass them out to the adults tonight. I have a little bowl of them. So one of the seeds, I don't know. The Sweet William is very tiny, so I tried to put a lot of seeds into those packets. Most of them have around 20. I wasn't really meticulous about counting, especially after a while. It was getting boring. And especially like the butterfly weed seeds, they were sticking together. They're very thin, and so I just kind of wasn't real. I think most of them have at least 20 seeds, and I'm sure a lot of them have more. But all the seeds I collected, I still have more, but I ran out of the little packets. So I think I'm just going to spread those in my butterfly garden in the spring, what's left. I also have some tick seed, but the seeds are hard to see. It's hard to differentiate between the seed on those and the fluff. So I'm just gonna spread them in the butterfly garden too. I have a lot of those little yellow seeds from Chewy's little memorial flowers. There were a few Sweet William seeds. I just did the last of them. There might be six or seven of those packets of the Sweet William, the little tiny pink flowers that were in Chewy's memorial flowers. I'm going to plant what's left in the butterfly garden, I think. But here are some of the okra. Maybe half the people are going to get okra. Blue Tweedia, the pretty little bright blue milkweed type plant that's out there. I didn't get a lot of seed pods, unfortunately. There's still a couple plants out there that are still alive, but I don't know if they're going to make any seed pods. They're pretty little flowers though. The butterfly weed, everyone's getting butterfly weed because I have an overabundance of it. It's the little bright orange one. It was the only milkweed that the monarch butterflies that I had in my garden actually laid eggs on. They didn't land on the swamp milkweed. They didn't land on the Tweedia. So I'm going to plant what I have left in my butterfly garden. I saved some for myself. There's yellow marigolds. I have so many of those seeds, and orange marigolds. Yeah, they're gonna get tossed too out, but I ran out of seed packets, so I think everyone got one or the other, and some people might have got both. Yeah. Watermelon. It's a little yellow watermelon that I grew this year. I don't remember the variety name, but it's an old heirloom, so you can save the seeds. It's the one that came back. The one I'm still waiting on to finally mature so I can pick it before we get a hard frost that destroys it. I think there's maybe six of those packets. I didn't save a lot of those seeds. Cilantro, 6 or 7 packets of cilantro out of the 20. Sweet William, those I just mentioned those. The purple zinnias, I have so many of those seeds, but I ran out of packets. So unfortunately, I don't think everybody got a purple zinnia. Nope. I have so many seeds drying in there. They are gonna go in one of the flower beds because all the butterflies love them. Grandpa Ott's Morning Glory, the dark purple ones, everyone got some of those because there are so many. In fact, I have more seeds and I'm giving them away tonight for trick or treat. Cantaloupe. I don't remember what the variety of it is either. It's an old heirloom also that I got. And I only saved one cantaloupe seeds because it was pretty sure it's the only one I got to eat, which is kind of sad. But I think six or seven of those packets are in there. So I think the only thing that everyone is going to get are the Morning Glories. And if there's anything you don't want, if you do get them, so most people will get, everybody will get at least 5 packets, and a few will get 6, including my the one person that has the membership, just as a thank you to them. Speaking of the membership, I don't think I'm going to get that $200 bonus they promised me. Yeah, I don't recall reading anything about having to have so many members to get this, to get the bonus. You would get, it said you would get extra up to $200 for each 2 members you got or something. But the way I read it is if you signed up, you would get $200 bonus. Well, I haven't gotten it, and when I asked YouTube about it, I got no response. And then I went on their little ask a question in the YouTube forum, and somebody said that you only get it if you have 5 members. So, oh well. I feel kind of duped, but I'm not going to worry about it. I still appreciate everybody who watches my videos and hypes them, if that's still a thing, and watches the ads, because all of that helps. And I barely, with my video from yesterday, I just barely made the 100 mark, and that was from making a video almost every single day this month, which I'm not going to do next month. So I don't think I'm going to get paid every single month. I just don't think it's going to happen, which is okay. It's not the reason I started doing the YouTube, because I didn't think I would get ever get monetized, and I've said this before. But when they start paying you, it kind of incentivizes you to do more and want to get paid. It's kind of a psychological thing. And so this month I was trying, because of, I think it was August or September, I didn't make enough to get anything. So I was kind of seeing, and I was doing a lot of videos, like almost every day. I don't remember how many I did that month, but I was trying this month to see how much revenue I would get if I did one every single day. And then towards the end, I just got tired, and with the appointments I had, the medical appointments I had, I think I missed 2 days, and this one will go out tomorrow on the 1st of November. So yeah, I just barely, according to my revenue thing, I made like 50 something cents over the $100 mark, which is kind of funny. So I'm going to pick all this stuff up, and I will let you know how trick-or-treat goes. It's an hour and a half into trick-or-treating, almost. And I might have gotten 10 or 11 kids. Still waiting on my daughter and her boyfriend and the dogs. They are going to be late. So I've decided to make some fried green tomatoes. with the buttermilk that goes belly up today, or the Best By date is today. I guess it's better. It's still good after this, but I may freeze it tonight. So Halloween is over. Trick-or-treat's over. Are you still smelling Butter and Dinky? She got to meet them, and Butter did not like her at all. She was growling. But her and Dinky got along really good. Chewy and Butter did not get along before. My daughter and I went up to visit my son in another state during, I think it was Christmas, or was it Thanksgiving? Might have been Thanksgiving a couple years ago, and one of my daughter's friends watched all 3 dogs in my daughter's apartment for us, and they, in the middle of the night, one night, we were all up, like 2 in the morning. We were still up, and apparently Butter and Chewy got into it, and Butter kind of clawed his eye, and it kind of tore his eyelid. It took her a while to get it, the young lady, to stop it from bleeding, and we were halfway to taking my daughter to the airport to fly back home, and then I was going to drive home. But it stopped, and he was okay. But yeah, I don't know what it is about Butter. She gets along with Dinky, but not with Chewy, and now not with Bonnie. Hopefully that will change. So we played Monopoly Deal. After the trick-or-treating stopped, I did not got a fraction of the amount of trick-or-treaters that we got last year. I've been wondering, my arm is getting sore. So every year the city puts on a trunk or treat thing, and then all the churches do, and there's a lot of churches here. So I always worried about not having trick-or-treaters because they go to these other functions, and this year we did not get a lot. And right away I started telling the kids to take handfuls, and there's about half of it left, over half of it left, and my daughter took it, her boyfriend took some, and I saved some for myself. Got a stash drawer now of candy. I didn't want to put too much in here. Ignore the coffee grounds that I have to take all this out and pick up this and dump it and then wipe it out, because my coffee grinder is in here, and it always makes a mess. But yeah, now I have a little stash. I try not to take all of the candy that I like because I don't need it. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for liking and sharing and hyping. Take care. Bye.